Hello and welcome to the Christmas movie cabin, where every movie feels like a snow globe. Some
Again.
Hello and welcome to the Christmas movie cabin, where every movie feels like a snow globe. Some are magical, some are just a little shaken up. I'm Paula. I'm your host and keeper of the schedule, here to make sure our discussions sparkle brighter than the star on top of your tree. Gathered around the fireplace with me are Maria, who's always here to defend the Christmas classics, Josh, the guy who insists on rooting for the underdog movies, and Diana, who's got a radar for all things festive or fake snow disasters. Tonight, we are unwrapping The Merry Gentleman. Will it slay us with joy or leave us out in the cold? Let's find out together. So grab a cup of cocoa and let the Christmas chatter begin. All right. So The Merry Gentleman, it's a new movie. It's a romantic comedy again on Netflix. And the film stars Britt Robertson as Ashley Davis. She's a Broadway dancer and she returns to her small hometown after losing her role in the big Christmas show. It's kind of like the Rockettes, right? Upon arrival, she discovers that her parents' performing arts venue, it's like a little dive bar hometown, it's called the Rhythm Room, is facing financial difficulties due to increasing rent and it's just dilapidated, right? So determined to save it, Ashley decides to stage an all-male review. It's a Christmas themed review and she uses the help of Luke, who's played by Chad Michael Murray. He's the local handyman. He's this guy who's just randomly coming to the bar to help fix it up for some reason. He must love it. I don't remember. And they assemble a group of local gentlemen who work very well together to put on this beautiful Christmas themed male review. So as they work together, Ashley and Luke develop a close bond. Of course, it leads to unexpected romantic sparks. And the other cool thing I thought is her dad is actually played by Michael Gross. If you don't remember, he played in Family Ties. He was the dad. And her mother, or no, her family friend, sorry, is Beth Broderick. And her name is Maria. So The Merry Gentleman blends festive cheer with a heartwarming narrative, offering a fresh take on holiday romance. And let me tell you, it was very, very hot in my living room as I watched this movie. Maria, what
Yes.
were your first thoughts? What were your thoughts when you heard about the movie? And then what were your thoughts like going through it?
Immediately I wanted to watch it. Chad Michael Murray taking his clothes off. I'm for it. I'm sorry. I'm there for it. And that was enough. That was enough. You throw a Christmas tree in there and then you pretty much got me. The end.
The end. Nice. Diana, what do you want to add?
So actually, I probably, if we weren't gonna watch the movie at first, I don't know if it'd be looking at the previews. I'm more like a traditional Christmas rom-com. I probably wouldn't have watched it, even though I do Chad. I know, but it just didn't seem. But then when I watched it, I really liked it. So I'm so happy I did watch it. So it was like I really enjoyed it.
Calling BS on that. Who flips through their Netflix, sees a movie where Chad Michael Murray's about to take his clothes off, and doesn't say, "Hey, I want to watch this"?
It was not, it was, when I saw it and I saw the preview, I'm like, no, this is a joke. Remember, I think it dropped after Hot Frosty, though. And if you guys haven't listened to our review of Hot Frosty, go back, listen to that, and then come back here and recap. I was with Diana. It probably would have taken me to the end of December before I gave up and said, fine, there's nothing else I
Yeah,
haven't,
yeah.
and I'll just watch it.
When I'm off work on my
Yeah.
use or lose, I'd be like, okay, fine, I'll watch this.
Yeah.
It's midnight. Everybody's sleeping. I'm still up. I have off tomorrow.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Josh, how about you?
I agree with Diana too. I would not go out of my way to watch this if we weren't going to review it because it's dude stripping. Why would I want to watch that?
That doesn't entice you?
Nah, not at all.
Shocking.
I'll tell you, the person who recommended it to me was your mother-in-law, Josh.
Yeah, I believe that.
Lovely.
But it was a good movie. It was a good movie. I'll give it that.
Yeah, what did you like about it? From your, because this is, I
boy.
love the fact you're on here right now. From your perspective, what was your favorite part? Like, what moved you?
I don't know. I like the romance. Obviously, I don't really care about the dancing and stuff like that. I think it was pretty cool though that those guys were willing to do that. to help raise the money for her and her family. That I like that, the fact that they were able to put or willing to put themselves out there in the way that they did just to raise money for the people that they were raising the money for. I mean, one was just a family friend. I guess one of the dancers was what brother or son-in-law to the owners.
Yeah, I think it was a son-in-law. So you have Luke, who was the handy guy.
Yeah.
You had the son-in-law or her sister's boyfriend. I can't remember what it was. And
Yeah,
then
Roger. I think they were married.
oh, and then the bartender.
Yes. Yeah.
And then they got the taxi driver,
Yeah.
which whatever.
He was the one who could actually dance. That's
Yeah.
why.
Yeah.
Yes, he could have. Yes, he could. Yes, he could. Sorry. Flashbacks. Get on here. All right, so Josh, so you really like the romance. I thought I also like the romance, but I do have a question for you because you're a contractor, right? You do construction.
Yeah.
Yeah. Would you ever do free handyman labor for your local bar?
I think he had a pretty good relationship with them, and me being me, yeah, I would. I
I
would.
love that.
I'm that guy.
I love that.
Josh is the guy in all these movies.
Is he? Aw.
He's already wearing his flannel. Come on.
That is true. Any other thoughts? What did we not like about it? What drove us nuts?
I think the romance part happened really quick.
Yes, it
I think it
did.
was a little almost like immediate. When I could understand that if there was some background between the two, but it was like their first time meeting, and so I feel like it happened a little faster than it could have.
Oh, 100% I agree with that. It's like you
Yeah.
blinked and they're like having this moment. You're like, what?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Two hottest people on the planet. If they don't fall in love that fast, then just there's no love.
You need some contention though. You need some rub. You need to wonder, will they, won't they?
She
Yeah.
fell into the what was it? She fell into the garland.
Yeah.
How do you do that? How do you do if go rewatch it. Go rewatch it. That was like completely ridiculous. I didn't like that part at all.
It was a
That's
bad
the part I would definitely throw my cocoa at the screen with.
Yeah.
Maria, what didn't you like?
The only thing that I thought was incredibly unrealistic. I think about it, right? I know you're doing this to help this family and you're all dancing, but the fact that he would not have taken it that seriously. Oh, we really built something here, and now you're just gonna leave me. I was like, first of all, Chad Michael Murray, take your clothes off in front of me anytime. But honey, you can't dance. You must not have a passion for it at all. So that's the first thing. But really just that. But I get it. They had to have, I would have rather it just been like, don't leave me because I don't want you to leave me, not don't leave me.
Because we're doing something great with this new male review strip club that we've changed your parents' bar into. Diana,
I
what
just
did you
don't
like?
know how
What
they
would you change?
raised that much money for each show.
Yeah.
Yeah, did
I
anyone
just-
like
I-
bother doing the math?
I mean, I never had my own business or anything, but I'm like, it just seemed each show they were raising so much money, and it didn't like seem like
Yeah.
that many
Well,
people. I'm like, how much were they charging?
Yeah.
Maybe they
It was
were
like the- well,
maybe they were
$30
donating the
cover.
tips. What, Josh?
They said it was a $30 cover to watch the show just to get in the door.
Yeah, but they had
Agreed. Yeah. It's
they
not.
had 2 shows
Those
a day.
people bought a lot of drinks and maybe food.
Yeah. But then the owners are sitting in the audience watching the show. So they couldn't be that busy because they would be behind the bar running food and drinks.
And who was right? Because didn't have any other bartender. He was
Yeah, the
dancing.
bartender was dancing.
I don't know. And how many people would come to the show that didn't already see it? You're not going to get a lot of repeat clients, would you?
Maria would go back more than once.
Well, that's true.
I'd be there every night.
See?
That is fair.
What else are you gonna
Like
do in this small
$30 maybe.
town?
Say it
Yeah.
again.
There's not much else to do in this small town.
There's not that many people in a small. Well, so any of these movies, though, right? The math never maths. If the math were to math, you'd be like, I think that's why it's a fantasy. You guys have
Yeah.
to stop looking at the realism of it.
Okay.
See?
True. Well, then I don't know what I would change. Other than Diana, would there be anything else other than the unrealistic realism? Would you
No,
change?
I don't think I would change anything.
So we have now reached a point in our show that Josh is now going to take it away. He's going to run through our rating system. We're going to give The Merry Gentlemen are rave reviews. Take it away, Josh.
All righty. So the first part of the criteria is the small town. Was it a small town?
Yes.
Yeah. I couldn't really tell. It seemed like it was, but then when they showed you the street view of the rhythm room or whatever it is, there's like this huge building behind it and stuff like that, where like it gave me the city impression, but it was I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know if that was real.
Yeah. But they made it more so feel like it was a small town. So I guess we'll
Right.
give it a point for that.
Hometown feeling.
Small town.
Now, does anyone remember the name?
Sycamore Creek.
Oh yeah, Sycamore Creek.
You're welcome.
I don't know if that's Christmassy.
I
think
agree.
it's- I don't think
It's a tree.
That doesn't mean it's Christmas tree.
Trees do not equal Christmas.
Oh, I would look behind all three of us because I beg
Are
to
any of these
differ.
sycamore trees?
No, they're not.
No, what the sycamore tree
They're
looks
not.
like.
Not this.
No,
Tree Creek is
no
a total
bonus point.
Christmassy name.
Not a Christmassy name.
Not a Christmas name.
Outvoted.
All right, number 2. Was there a town busybody? I don't think there's a busybody.
I don't know.
Best friend with loose morals. In my opinion, I don't
she
think
could have
so,
had
right?
loose morals. She started a strip club in her dad's.
Yeah, she was.
Bar.
Yeah, I don't know. We can give a point for that.
All the women in that town have loose morals.
That's true.
It didn't sound like she had any friends.
Yeah.
No.
Her sister was her best friend.
Yeah, her sister was. Yeah.
She didn't have, not one of those dancer girls even called her when she lost her job. That girl had no friends. And she was
That's
away
true.
from her small town for too long to have friends from there. So she was just friendless.
Yeah.
They were all waiting for her to twist her ankle and be gone forever. They were thrilled.
No friends. No friendship in show business. Sorry.
Number 4. Were there any kids hoping for mom or dad to find true love?
No.
But male review movie, I'm glad there was no kids.
Yes. Was there a town Mr. Fix-It?
Yes, Luke.
Luke, yes. Yep.
Luke.
Oh, Luke.
An almost kiss. Was there an
Yes.
Yes.
Several.
Kids.
Several. I
No,
think.
there was when they were slow dancing.
Yeah, it was the first time that they danced together. Yep.
But they kissed then. It was.
No, that's when they were like practice dancing.
He was really nervous.
Yeah, and he
And
was like single hand. So
Yeah,
in the
what was that?
bar.
There's
In
a
the bar, I
single
think.
hold, double or two hand hold. There we go. She was going over all that, the terminology.
That was such a good scene. How did you forget that scene?
I didn't know now that he said it. I
Oh,
remember.
okay, yeah.
Actually really cute. Everything was in that movie.
That is true. That's true.
Was there cookie decorating?
I don't remember.
Not really, but the sister was always baking something at their diner. But I don't know if we can count that.
I like.
Yeah. All right. Was there a tree lighting ceremony? No. Snow falling just as everything was coming to a close or resolving?
Did it
I
snow?
don't think so.
I don't know. I don't think so. I think it
Yeah.
was mostly inside. I think this is more of an indoor movie. So we will
Mhm.
never know.
Last one was their Christmas miracle.
Yeah.
Yes, they raised $30,000
It was.
in an unreasonable amount of time.
Yeah.
Absolute miracle.
All right. So that only brings us to a grand total of 4 out of 10.
Once again, the best movies never hit the criteria.
Right.
All right. So then
The
now
way to win is to stray from the criteria. That's what we've learned here.
Yeah. All right. Now moving on to the Christmas spirit rating that we'll each personally rate the movie. On a scale of 1 to 10, Maria, what was your thoughts? Think.
Because Meet Me Next Christmas was so good, I can't give it. I have to go 9. But it's hard. It's like a 9.5 because Chad Michael Murray. 9.5.
All right. So we'll go with 9.5. Okay.
You could say 9.
Paula.
I'm actually giving this one an 8.
Okay.
And again, for the same reasons. Like, yes, it was a movie I could watch over and over again, but not for the right Christmassy reasons.
Mhm.
But I think it does a good job of being a Christmas movie, and I love the unique idea.
All right, Diana.
I'm gonna give it 8 too. Just I did really enjoy it after all, but it's not like the traditional Christmassy like town. It's a small town, but it's not the traditional Christmas plot, I guess. But it's still really good. I would watch it again.
Okay, I'm gonna go with a 6.
Surprising.
I didn't feel the Christmas. I didn't really feel it. It was like the Christmas season, but I didn't really feel. There was one scene with the Santa Claus, but other than that, I didn't really feel the Christmas.
Hmm.
So that our score there is 31.5 out of a possible 40. And then when we add that up with our first part of it, we get 35 and a score of 35.5.
This is a great one to watch. Have a nice girls' night. Maybe have a girls' night for Christmas. This would be a great movie to watch on that. Um, Thank you, everyone. And again, as always, if you have your own comments you'd like to share about the movie or anything we missed, feel free to do that. And make sure you like and subscribe to our channel. Thanks a lot. And we will see you on the couch next time.